Hey everyone, welcome back. David Plummer III, Coach DP3 with another video just for you. First of all, happy Fast Monday. As many of you know, I fast every Monday, so I'm in fast mode right now. Also, happy MLK Day to all. So today I want to talk about getting off to a slow start in 2019, or are you off to a slow start in 2013? 2013? 2019. I'm dropping you guys back 6 years, 2019. So I want to talk about the football games yesterday, though. They were so exciting. It was crazy good. I was glued to the television like most of you. It was exciting, controversial, big plays, little plays, legends, and Brady and Breeze and the young guns and Goff and Mahomes. It was incredible football. But let me tell you about football. There's a couple things that you need to know that parallel real estate. First thing, when we look at the Saints and the Rams won the game 26-23. They won the game in overtime. But the Rams got off to a slow start. Many of you are off to a slow start right now. But the one thing the Rams did, I put over here, was they stayed in the game. They stayed close to the Saints. But then when we look at the Saints have blown opportunities. The Saints could have been up 21-0. They got 2 field goals on the first 2 possessions when they were inside the red zone, touchdown zone. And they settled for 2 field goals. Then on the 3rd possession, they scored a touchdown. They could have been up 21-0, and for the most part, put that game out of reach. But you know what? They got off to a slow start. Now, they scored, but they didn't score touchdowns. I have to say, I used to coach football. I used to coach the kids in football. I used to always say, field goals only win games in overtime and at the end of the game. When you're settling for field goals throughout the game, that's a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe for loss. So the fact that they did not convert touchdowns and they converted field goals early cost them the game. I know they had that controversial play, that pass interference, and trust me, it's one of the second worst call I've ever seen in football. I won't get into the first worst call that happened to my Detroit Lions against the Cowboys. But it kept the Rams in the game. And the Rams made adjustments. Let's get to the second game. Patriots beat the Chiefs 37-31 in overtime. Again, Chiefs had nothing at halftime. The score at halftime was 14-0. Off to a slow start. The Patriots, they should have been up 21-0. They got off to a fast start, then they settled, and it got slow. They threw an interception that could have made the score 14-0. At half, it should have been 21-0. I put down here, both teams should have been up 21-0. But you know what happens when you blow opportunities? You give other people an opportunity to take what's yours. So again, this game got real close because the Saints and the Patriots both blew opportunities, and the Rams and the Chiefs both got off the slow starts. The Rams were able to overcome it. The Chiefs were not. Again, so I'm asking the question, are you off to a slow start? If you are, what can you do now to fast forward? What can you do now to advance? What can you do now to go, I put down here, fill your pipeline? We need listings, we need loans, we need escrows, we need leads, we need appointments, we need closings. How do we get there? If you're off to a slow start, what can you do now to start putting these items, listings, loans, escrows, leads, appointments, closings in your pipeline? So I put up here, you need to start having more power conversations. I'm going to give you a challenge. Today is January 21st. There are 31 days in January. For the next 10 days, I want you to have 10 power conversations a day. That's the challenge. I want you to talk to family and friends and neighbors and church members and past clients and people in your spirit. I want you to reach out. That's 100 people that I need you to reach out to in the next 10 days and have a conversation. No, don't call and they say not interested. Don't call and leave a message. I need you to have 10 power conversations about real estate. I need you to find people who need to do what? Sell, buy, do a loan, lease a piece of property, invest in a piece of property, or give you a referral. You need to reach out. If your pipeline is dry right now, and I know here in Southern California we've had a bunch of rain, and I know in other parts of the nation they're getting hit with tremendous snowstorms. But if your pipeline is dry right now, I need you to have more conversations. I need you to start touching more people every day, dripping and touching, reaching out to people, whether it's by phone, door knock, mailer, text. We need to touch more people, but I need you to make these calls. I need you to have these power conversations. See, that's the only way you're going to speed up. We're off to a slow start. Speed up. It's by having power conversations. You got to talk to people. There are people out there who know you're in real estate, but they've forgotten you were in real estate. You haven't touched them. You haven't talked to them in a year. You need to pick up the phone and have that conversation. You need to pick up that phone and say, hey, this is David Plummer with ABC Realty. I know it's been a minute. How's everything going? Hey, you know what? This is a business call. I need to update my database. I need to get their best phone number, get their best email address. Find out what their status is. Are they renting? Are they owning? Do they need to invest? Have those conversations. Get your name back on top of mind to your client. This is 100 people I'm asking you to touch. Think about this. That's 10 calls. If you work 10 hours a day, that's just one person an hour. But I'm believing you can knock this out about 2 or 3 hours a day. I'm believing if you got on the phone, put the list together, and call these people, they know who you are. I said call people you know. Family, friends, neighbors, church members, past clients, spirit of influence people. They know you. You can have a conversation. Let's get back up to speed here. If you're coming off of a slow start to 2019, we're 3 weeks in now. Please do not let this carry forward till next month or even March or even through the first quarter. I need us to step up to the plate tomorrow. I need us to start making those calls, touching people, dripping on people. See, this is how you're going to fill your pipeline. If not, we're going to have a conversation in 2 or 3 months, and you're going to be crying because you're not making any money. Change that, earning any money. You need to make the phone calls to earn the type of income you want. Let me say that again. You need to make the phone calls to earn the type of income you want. Well, that's all my time today. This has been David Plummer III, Coach. Peace out. Love you guys.